What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher. So welcome to another episode of me reacting to my own videos. So in this episode, I'm going to react to a video that I did in 2022 talking about the Microsoft Surface Duo. As you know, the Microsoft Surface Duo have reached end of life. And you might as well say that about the Surface Duo too, right? Microsoft have screwed over their customers, right? I mean, this messed over us customers, going way back to Windows Phone Mobile, right? And then they switched to Android. Then they came out with this brilliant idea, because I really do like the Surface Duo, right? They came out with an idea to come out with a dual screen device, right? That was absolutely fantastic, but it was a horrible rollout. And not only that, but promise and promise and promise was all missed promises, right? So we're gonna talk about the Surface Duo and the end of life of the Surface Duo platform again. So let's have some fun. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So let's go and talk about this, right? The Surface Duo, one of my favorites, man. I really did. Look, I really love this phone. But unfortunately, Microsoft screwed up, man. I mean, come on, man. Microsoft screwed up. But let's go and talk about it. Let me go and run it and let y'all give you some commentary on this. Absolutely beautiful device. I love it. Too expensive, though.
It's about refining a vision. It really is. You got to find that vision. You got to stick to it. And you got to stick to it over time.
Now, listen to what he did say. Listen, look what he did say. He said you got to find a vision. Stick to this vision over time. Obviously, he didn't do that. This is the whole muckery of this whole platform, right? I mean, all this mispromise, all this stuff that he's saying is all mispromises.
This product has been on a vision just like that. And if you want to redefine categories, like if you want to step in, and I talk about the team all the time, if you want to change the world, you got to make bold bets.
Wait, he said if you want to change the world, you have to make bold bets. Well, guess what? The bet he made, it was a bold bet, but it was a failure.
Now, the Surface Duo, we can't show you it turned on until September 10th. It's a very weird review time frame.
So in 2022, Microsoft tried to sell a product in the Surface Duo with a bunch of promises, and it sounded good. But we have an issue.
We have an
issue.
You
can talk the talk,
but can you walk the walk?
And I got a message about a product. Don't believe the hype, believe the history.
That's it.
Let me explain. What's up, everybody? This is Eric the Tech Preacher.
So check this out, right? When I made this video, I believe I had COVID. As you can hear in my voice, I'm sick as a dog. You can hear it in my voice. And but I pushed through, because as y'all guys know, I talked about this. Even though I had COVID, I pushed through. I was in the studio every day, sick as a dog, producing content.
So we are now in 2022, and I have the Microsoft Surface Duo, the first generation, and it's stuck on Android 10, and there's no hope and support. Now that's a problem.
That's right.
Let me talk about it. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go.
Oh, look at that intro. Oh, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Look at that intro, baby. Look at that intro. Oh, the failure.
And this product has so many things.
Like what?
But it's quite simple. The product was built as the Microsoft you love, like the Microsoft you love and the Android you know.
What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So as I watched the Microsoft keynote address,
I watched it
back in 2020, and I rewatched it over and over, I was convinced that Microsoft would get it right. But as I say, buy something based off of history, not hype.
That's right.
Remember, once upon a time, Microsoft had a whole ecosystem. It was called Windows Phone Mobile. It was very promising ecosystem, very promising operating system, but they had some issues. It was no clear plan and no support. And you know how that turned out. Is Windows Phone Mobile is no longer here.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that B-roll. Man, how the hell did I even do that B-roll?
So I was one of the reviewers that was not believing in all this hype about the Surface Duo.
I was believing that crap.
And you know why? It's because of Microsoft history.
That's
Next,
right.
something strange happened.
Oh, look at that.
Tech reviewers received the review units of the Microsoft Surface Duo. It was told that they could unbox the product, but they cannot turn it on.
Why?
Now, that was a
Red
major
flag.
red flag
Yeah.
for a product that was going to cost $1,400 with no third-party reviewers that cannot talk about the software experience. I mean, look, when you look at the keynote address, everything looked great. I mean,
Hey man, look, hold on, man. Wait, look at that. Man, look, this was so crazy, right? This phone was blazing fast at the keynote address, right? Look at that. I mean, look at that. It was blazing fast at the keynote address. But come on, man. Just to be honest with you, the phone was okay, but it wasn't as fast as they were showing it. I mean, this phone was not that fast when it comes down to performance. I mean, he going through apps and going through doing all this here. And I'm like, wait a minute. Would they put a beefier processor in it? I mean, think about this. Reviewers could not turn the phone on, right? But here at the keynote address, he had a fully operational device that was ready to go prime time. And this was what, weeks and weeks before the device even came out. And it was, I don't understand. How could he say the software wasn't ready when the reviewers got it? When he was just flipping through the OS, doing all kinds of things with the device, his unit was right, but nobody else wasn't right.
Going through the OS, everything looked smooth, and I mean everything worked great and stuff like that. So I wanted to see the same performance, the same experience that I seen on stage to third-party reviewers, but we didn't get that. Well, you could only hold a pipe dream for so long. Look, people started pre-ordering this thing. People paid $1,400+ for this thing based off of the experience that they saw at the keynote address.
That's right.
People say how beautiful the hardware was.
Right.
Well, guess what?
That's right. People was buying this device based off of the keynote address, based off of the experience that they saw. Listen, we all wanted that type of experience. We wanted that. Like what they showed at the keynote address, that's exactly what we wanted.
When they was able to turn on the device, the software was a mess. And people was instantly disappointed. And some people said that this was the worst software experience that they ever had. Okay, so how could the largest company on the planet fail to deliver software? Microsoft committed to 3 years of operating system updates and security patches on the original Microsoft Surface Duo.
And it was so crazy. The device came out in 2020, and I made this video in 2022, and Microsoft had promised 3 years of updates. Now think about it, 2020 to 2022, and I was still on Android 10.
Original Microsoft Surface Duo. Now, Microsoft Surface Duo came out with Android 10 back in 2020. As of me recording this video in 2022, I'm still stuck on Android 10 with September security patch.
After 2 years. After 2 freaking years. After 2 years.
I mean, as of right now, the Surface Duo is a complete fail.
Man.
I mean, it's a complete fail.
After 2 freaking years.
The Surface Duo 2.
Yeah.
And once again, never buy a product based off of hype.
History. That's right.
Only on history.
That's right.
You know, there's a lot of people out there that try to defend Microsoft. Say that, well, you know what, Easy? The very first Duo was supposed to run Windows. But at the last minute, Microsoft couldn't make it happen. So they changed their mind and put Android on it instead of Windows. And here's my response to that. If Microsoft was going to put Windows on the Surface Duo, delay the release and get it right. Do not release a product that's not ready for prime time and want to charge $1,400 for it. Look, charging $1,400 for a premium unfinished product, it destroys the trust of the public. Now, all eyes is on the Surface Duo 2. Will Microsoft support this product? And my answer to that question is probably not.
Well, there it is. I'm a fortune teller. I made this video in 2022. It's 2024. I answered the question. Will Microsoft support the Surface Duo 2? Probably not. I made that, and I said that in 2022.
I mean, look at the history.
Yeah.
The history is the truth.
Ooh.
If you follow the history, then you already know what's going to happen.
Yes, right.
It's nothing. All you got to do is look at the past. The past is the truth. not what they say. Look at the history. Look, we have to hold companies like Microsoft accountable for charging premium prices and not delivering on promises. How could you say the Microsoft Surface Duo will get updates every month after month after month, and they fail to do that? How could you say the Microsoft Surface Duo would get 3 major software updates, but as of right now, the Surface Duo is on Android 10. Now, even if it get on Android 11, how long would it take for Android 12? 2 years, 3 years? That is a failure on Microsoft's part, right? How could you charge $1,400, $1,600 for a product and you don't want to support it, and you want us to support you?
We stay committed to that point of view. It's something I'm very proud of. There's a team at Microsoft across all of Microsoft 365 that stays committed to that point of view. It's about refining a vision. It really is. You got to find that vision. You got to stick to it, and you got to stick to it over time.
Okay. Listen to what he just said. You got to find a vision and stick to it over time. Obviously, he didn't listen. This is crazy, right? Coming out of Microsoft's own words, that they had a vision. They were to stick to the vision, and they're going to be there for the long haul. But come on, this was not true.
This product has been on a vision just like that.
We have to hold these companies accountable. We just can't just buy their product and think that they're going to support the product. We demand support. We demand that Microsoft and these companies that come out with these high premium products support their devices. And you know what? On this YouTube channel, baby,
no fluff, no passes, baby.
We're going to hold them accountable.
Oh,
best
man.
believe that. This is Tech
Let me tell you something, man.
Easy Computer Solution.
This video over, but boy, I'm gonna tell you, one of the things that I absolutely love is that I, over the years, have stuck to my guns. I say no fluff, no passes. What I call it out, how I see it. And I made listen, I love doing these videos, these dialogue when I come up and I talk about this. Listen, I get criticized for making videos like this. I get criticized. Easy, you got to give them a chance. Easy, they're better than what you think. And look at when I go back and review and revisit these old videos that I made in 2020, 2022, 2019, 2016. When I go back and I look at all these videos, right? This dialogue that I've been doing for years, right? The dialogue that I've been doing for years. I am so proud that I stuck to my guns and I have this belief of no fluff, no passes. Think about this. I want this product to succeed. And unfortunately, it didn't. So if you like these reaction videos, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell and check out my playlist, because I do have a playlist of reaction videos. This is like the Tech Preacher. Microsoft failed on this, man. Listen, I am so glad I make these videos the way I do. I just feel that, man, that was this chef kiss that I handled my business, that I stuck to my guns, and I know I was going to get blowback from it. I know it's going to be controversy. But 2 years later, everything that I said in this video, I came true. Everything that I said in this video came true. All right, this is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.